little way.
Yes guys, back again for part 2 of installing a fire door frame and door. Now I like to start off by getting my chisel nice and sharp. Then I'll move on to using this lat with a 3mm packer at the top to mark my hinges. Now you can use this lat to transfer it onto the door, which I did forget to do in this video, but never mind, you get the point. So chop your hinges out to the correct depth, and then I'll use a 5mm pack and a 3mm pack, and this gives you 5mm clearance at the bottom and 3mm clearance at the top. And then I'll mark it down, because if you've got a memory like me, I will forget that measurement. And then I'll just do a couple of passes on the saw to prevent the saw burning out, because that is a nice thick door and it takes a few goes. Now with this opening, what happened was the opening was actually smaller than it needed to be, but I was lucky because on this door I had a 30mm lipping on either side, which is rare. So I just cut the door down to the right size with a track saw. Took a little bit extra work, but it is what it is, it's got to be done. And I actually used the track saw for a leading edge. You'll see it's left a couple of burn marks on, so all I did was use the electric plane just to get that off and then carry on that leading edge. Then using the sander, create that nice finish on the edge, making sure it's nice and smooth. And if you're happy with your margins like me,
Very good, very nice.
then move on to the hinges. Get them chopped out. In this case I decided to go for the router because it is just easier, isn't it? Does a nice job. And all I do is I'll use the chisel to get them corners square, because the router leaves a rounded edge. Now you have to use these fire strips behind the hinges. Don't go skipping corners, boys, because it acts as a gap for the fire to get through. And it's very important you do this. So get that door swung, closed, and stick your fingers up those haters, because they'll love it.